stocks took a dive today, wiping out any gains for the week on the major indices. Part of the problem, a key gauge of consumer confidence fell to its lowest point in the year. For more details, let's go to Courtney Donohoe. What am I saying? Courtney, it's just such a, 261 points, a decline on the Dow. What happened? Why the fall?
Well, they're just getting pounded today. All 30 Dow members lower, and the two reasons, economy and earnings. So first, let's talk a little bit about the economy. Consumer confidence tumbling to its lowest level in a year. And this is a report which tracks whether it's a good time to buy those big ticket items like cars. So it seems a lot of people are thinking it may not be that time. Plus, we've got a couple of earnings reports out this morning, Bank of America and JP Morgan, that disappointed investors. The two reported higher earnings, but they're seeing lower trading revenues because of all the volatility that we saw in the market in the past quarter. GE fell too, sales dipped and missed analyst estimates. Google dropped too yesterday after profit missed estimates on higher spending.
Courtney Donohoe, tell me about what's happening with Apple. We know that Steve Jobs, the chief executive of Apple, trying to address those public concerns about what he calls ANTENNAGATE. What about the stock?
Well, the stock did finish the day a little bit higher, and he said the company knew that the iPhone 4 would lose signal when it was held in a certain way, but he didn't think it would be a big issue. Jobs said Apple is, quote, working our butts off to figure out the problem. Every iPhone 4 buyer will get a free rubberized case called a bumper, and people who already bought the bumper will get a refund. And if people, they're still unhappy, customers can still return their iPhone 4 for a full refund within 30 days. But the next focus for Apple, earnings are coming up next week, Tuesday the 20th. That's the day to watch.
And what about taxes? H&R Block is in the middle of a major shakeup. Some executives heading for the exits. What's happening at H&R Block?
Yeah, well, a little bit of drama in Missouri. Former CEO Tom Block leaving the board of directors at H&R Block. Well, he blasted the tax preparers' priorities, and he also blasted their prices. He says that he's had fundamental disagreements with Chairman Richard Breeden, and Block believes the 2010 fiscal plan was overly optimistic. But what makes this all so interesting, he's the son of a co-founder of the company, but he's not the only one walking out the door. The company's president and CEO, Russ Smythe, resigned last week. Also, the company's CFO and general counsel walked out the door recently. And so far this year, stock's been getting punished, down 38%.
Courtney Donohoe reporting from the New York Stock Exchange, giving us some details about today's trading.